strut pieces cut out off my template and cut them out on the bandsaw. Now I'm going to drill the holes in for mounting it, the deck lid part and the trunk fastener where it bolts to the trunk. My pieces are identical, they just get folded or bent differently depending on the side of the car that they're going on. So I'm going to drill both of them at once so I don't have to do it twice. There's no rhyme or reason. Well, there's a little bit of rhyme or reason to what I did, but it doesn't really matter. I decided, I gave myself an inch to fasten to the top deck and an inch to fasten it to the trunk lid. And I just spaced out some marks 2 inches apart on a 1/2 inch from the edge. And I will center punch these and drill through both of them. I got both of them here. Drill through both of them, and I also need to drill holes for my relief or my, I don't know, the part in the middle that looks cool. So we'll do that and it'll look cool. I've been working on Brandon's wing here for a little while in my garage. I'll show you what I got, and we're fixing for this weekend maybe start getting it on there. But you can see my pieces I have. I have my 2 inners and my 2 outers. So it's just purely based on the trunk and how the trunk is laid out. For how big they are. I wish they could all be the same. When it comes to the S10, they'll probably all be identical, but for this, you really just had to work with what you had. These are the inner supports. They go on each side of the center tail light on his car. We still need to put it in the bender, and I need to bend this top inch over 90 degrees, and then also our attachment flange needs to be bent at 90 degrees. I think they need to be opposite 90'd. I don't think they should go to the same plane. I think they should go to different planes. And this one needs to be a mirror. So they need to be mirrored of each other. And I have an idea in my head about how this will work. I haven't shared it with Brandon, and that's kind of why I'm working on it by myself. But I think it's going to work. I don't know. I'm hoping we don't have to use struts. These things are pretty beefy, and I really don't want to put struts on it. But these are going to pop rivet to the car itself, and then we will try to attach the deck lid onto the top of here. I'm doing this just because I don't want it to be goofy when it's going down the track, and I don't want it to, I don't know, I don't want the areas that the wing is not supported. I don't want air to go, I want air to go across the trunk lid and straight up the wing. I don't want the wing bowing up where it's not supported and it's shooting down underneath. So I'm going to use these to hopefully do that, and then we're also going to use these to attach the wicker bill to the back. I went with a little bit heavier sheet metal than like what they make dirt late model bodies out of. Just to, it's not too heavy, and I don't want it to bend all weird, and I don't know, I just over engineering. But that's the beauty about doing it for your buddy, is that you get to make all the mistakes the first time, and then when it comes to doing it on your car, you get to do it right. You don't even have to worry about it then. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to basically just pawn off my first round on him. But we're excited about it. I'm not doing a horseshit job. I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job on it. Trying my best, but I am learning some stuff. Learning ways to do it differently next time. But it should turn out great. I think it's going to look cool. That's the main the main purpose of this is to just look real cool. But I'm hoping we can get it going this weekend, and we can see how it looks. It, like I said, it should be cool.
Careful.
We have the outer supports drilled and bolted to Brandon's trunk lid. We have one more bolt on the other side. Brandon drilled it from the back side on the passenger side. We'll see if he can do it again. Jeez. Thinking professional.
Probably lightning.
Yeah. Jeez. So we'll get these bolted on. We'll get the outers or the inners bolted on, and then we'll probably put the trunk down, take a peep at it. Both of our outers are on, and it's looking pretty sweet. We need to mount our inners now, and to do that we have two of them. So we took the deck lid and divide that by 3, and that'll get us the amount of room we want to have in between each of our struts. So I don't know what that number is. It comes down to a 16th, and I don't want to pronounce it. So we're gonna get them on there. We'll get back. Well, we did it. World's fastest combine. That looks pretty cool. We're going to hold the camera at odd angles so you can't tell that it's not square. You can see we got a little ahead of ourselves. We got the wing on. We're working on getting rivets in it. We've been massaging this thing, trying to get it to fit real good because we didn't have any fancy machinery to cut it out. We didn't have it laser cut or anything that a normal shop would do. But we're just kind of like trying to get it centered and put a rivet in and kind of work our way around and get it slowly worked on. We're not going to go ahead and just do all the rivets on one side and work our way over. We kind of want to do a couple here and make sure it's square and keep going. So it's a slow process, but I don't know how else to do it.
Auto shop? Fuck you.
Oh, you're down there. Whack off.
You don't pay me enough.
Really good what he's been able to do is he's able to brush off that contact that Barsha and then made really good laps. So he doesn't like a hard foul and might be working.
Action.
Rolling. Here it is. This is our homemade 18-inch dragline kit for a new Ed Mustang. Gunnar actually bought all the materials for this, so I don't know how much we have in it, but it's probably around $50.
$1.50 a pound.
How much does it weigh?
I don't know. You didn't weigh it. Hey, I was thinking about this. If you were going really fast and you had hydraulic shocks in the back, could you deploy that up to slow yourself down?
That's what McLaren does.
You have a McLaren now.
It's called Active Arrow.
You have Active Arrow.
Anyways, with relatively simple hand tools and a sheet metal bender,
We also had a bandsaw. And it,
hand, you could do it with hand tools.
we did. We had a sheet metal brake.
Could do it with hand tools, but it turned out pretty well in my opinion. Could it be better? Yes, obviously, but here it is, and it looks really good.
We'll put it down.
I can tell you the struts on here were sluggish before. With the added weight and leverage, the trunk struts are not happy.
Phew. We gotta get the whole body shot here. Fuck, that's long.
One more thing we are going to do is make a wicker bill that goes across the back here, but we'd like to make it somewhat adjustable, have like 3/4 of an inch to an inch of adjustability, and that really helps with the downforce at the end of the track, at the top end. Not teabag. Oh, here we go. Oh, he passed it. Nope. Cut him off.
What's the Star Wars theme song? Bah, bah. You know that, man. Someone don't pay at the street races. You got a guillotine here for them.
You can sharpen this up right here.
It's already sharp enough.
Work.
Thinking. That's pretty cool. Streetcar.